Some struggling readers and kids in fifth grade really like a good ghost story. And one of the great ones is Wait Till Helen Comes by Mary Downing Hahn. If you did this as a first chapter Friday, I highly suggest don't read the first chapter because it just kind of talks about the family dynamics. I would actually skip to chapter 9, which is the good part when Helen kind of shows up. This story is about Molly and her brother Michael, and they live with their mom, who has recently remarried this girl right here, her dad. Now, I like to share, there is an updated version of this book, but I like to share this cover because it kind of like highlights really nicely what the deal is. We've got Molly in the back here who's spying on Heather, who has become friends with this very weird, creepy ghost girl. There is some confusion a lot of times between kids thinking that this is a boy, and so we have conversation about hairstyles like a mullet, and that is actually a girl. Setting this up that Heather is not likable. Little girl right here, stepsister Heather, is just an absolute awful snot. And kids will definitely relate to the family dynamics, having a sibling you don't like, kind of divorce, remarriages, new families. Heather, Molly, and Michael and their parents have moved to the countryside. Their parents are these kind of, creative types who live in a church that has a house attached to it. And in their countryside property, they also have, a cemetery that is attached. And with that comes Ghost Helen, who has kind of attached herself onto Heather. In chapter 9, I would read the chapter, make sure you at least read the end, because Heather starts to tell Molly that she will be sorry because Helen is going to come. And so it's a really good way to just hook the kids. And if they know what's happening at that really, really exciting part, it might make it easier to go back and kind of read the background information, get through some of that slower moving part. But Wait Till Helen Comes by Mary Downing Hahn is a great one to share with your class.